Hello, my name is Nick Hensel, and I am representing the air portion of the freight transportation community. Shipping cargo has been around for thousands of years. It started in prehistoric times with boats, and later around 1200 BC, the Phoenicians were recognized as the first true seafarers. Hundreds of years later, the Chinese thought of a new way to transport cargo when they built what is believed to be the first natural gas pipeline around 500 BC out of bamboo. It then took another 2,300 years for society to think of another way to ship goods, that being by train. Then, less than 100 years later, our newest freight transportation mode was born, air transportation. Two brothers from Ohio were experimenting with flight. You may have heard of them. They were the Wright brothers. They were then approached by Max Morehouse, who asked them to deliver 10 bolts or 200 pounds of silk from a wholesaler in Dayton, Ohio to his store in Columbus, Ohio. The flight distance was 65 miles and was done in a blistering 71 minutes. In 1910, when pilot Philip Pomerly made the flight from Dayton to Columbus, the shipment industry was dominated by trains and boats. Over the next 100 years, the percentage of freight shipped by air wouldn't change much. According to the Airport Council International and U.S. Department of Homeland Security, air cargo accounts for about 1% of the total freight shipped worldwide, but about 35% of its total value. The reason air cargo accounts for 35% of total freight value is because it's the preferred way to transport high-valued or urgent freight. Air cargo has the highest level of security, which makes its cargo considerably harder to steal or damage compared to the other forms of freight transportation. Air transportation is the preferred choice of pharmaceutical companies to deliver their medical supplies, as it ensures delivery in a temperature-protected and time-sensitive manner. Air freight transportation is important because it's the fastest way to get cargo between any 2 points on Earth, or even in the solar system. Air transportation is also important because rushed items can be installed or implemented, saving time and money. What I learned from this is even though the plane is what connects us as a planet, it is far from the preferred shipment type for 99% of the world. In conclusion, we as a people keep finding new ways to ship cargo, from boats over 5,000 years ago to planes of today. I personally do not see us slowing down that innovation anytime soon. Thank you.